Hi everyone, Dr. West here, and I want to say congratulations for signing up for our Ambassador program. Now you get to work with us directly to help push this product out. If you've already been one of our patients, you're kind of doing that already because our practice is pretty much 100% patient referral, and that's helped us keep on going through the middle of this crisis where most people have been locked down in the state of Delaware. So I want to give back to everybody with this Ambassador program. I need your help to get this product to the masses of people. I can't do it by myself. I can't even do it with my staff alone. We need more and more people to help out. Many of you have already tried the product and gotten results with the product, which makes it very easy to talk to others. All you have to do is share your success with the product with the link that's inside this program, and you'll be able to push that message out. You can also go on YourBiotics Facebook page and leave a review, leave a recommendation down there so more and more people do it. And on your review and recommendation, you can put your link down there, which will show you in the program specifically. So YourBiotics began back 2 years ago, practically, in the summer. My good friend, Steve, who's I call him the mad scientist. I've known him for 10 years. His agricultural products have been, they've amazed me. Each year, when I had my house in Delaware, we had a garden and we would plant cucumbers amongst tomatoes and everything else that were there. But specifically cucumbers are very popular with my daughter and in my family. So my wife would pick the cucumbers and as an accountant typically will do, she would weigh them, write it down, and kind of keep track about how many cucumbers we would have each year. We would typically get anywhere from 90 to 100, 110 pounds of cucumbers out of about 6 to 8 plants every season, which was pretty good. And I have been using probiotics in my soil for a long time. When I started using the agricultural products for my buddy Steve, first year we got 190 pounds from the same number of cucumbers. They tasted sweeter, they were heavier. They weren't, so big that they didn't taste good. They actually tasted better. Through his research, I found out that what's called the Brix level increases immediately as soon as you put this on. That's the sugar content, which gives you an idea of how nutrient dense something is. The higher the Brix level, the more nutrients that are in something. So the first year we used the product, 190 pounds of cucumbers. Then it was 210, and we went over 300 pounds the very last full season that we were there. We sold at the end of last summer the house. So I was completely blown away by what his agricultural products could do. Knew he was quite the scientist when it came to microbiology. And having been using probiotics for the longest time, I wanted him to make something, right? So he's constantly doing research. He's sold off his lawn care company. He's dedicated to research 100% of the time right now. And he was able to come up with some pretty unique things. About 5 or 6 years ago, he discovered over 60,000 strains of the third life form called archaea. Right? I have videos that are on YourBiotics Facebook page that you can learn more information about specifically what archaea are. But science pretty much figured out that there was about maybe a dozen of them if you really were to Google it. But he discovered a whole new life. He just looked differently than other scientists. And he found a whole bunch of them. And his claim to fame, at least from my respect, is his ability to take any culture of microbes and blow them up into a huge number within 24 to 48 hours using pressure and temperature. Then he could study them and test them on different things to find out what they could do. And this is a guy that sometimes doesn't sleep for days because he's so into his research and into his discoveries. So it became very exciting. We figured out really quick what these archaea could do. Make it short and sweet. They are a life form, just like we are a life form and bacteria are a life form. And us and bacteria don't get along too well, right? We try to kill them, they try to kill us. We keep hitting them with antibiotics and they get stronger and then come after us. So it's kind of a crazy relationship. The archaea step in the middle, tell the bacteria to pretty much shut up. This is our host. And that's what they do. And so when they're in the human body, we get some pretty neat changes. Very first week we had it on the market, we couldn't get the capsules done quick enough, and I had so many patients who wanted it. So Steve gave me powder, and I put powder in green zip bags, and some people still have them. Turns out there was about $560 retail worth of product in there that I sold for $99. So anybody who got that in the beginning got one heck of a deal, and some people still have the powder today because there was just so much in there. But I wanted to get it into the hands of people to see what this could do. We had stomach pain disappearing, we had swollen lymph nodes disappearing, and I mean on contact. Sinuses clear up with one simple glass of the powdered water. We had certain conditions of the body that started to respond, and if you look on our YourBiotics Facebook page, you'll see some pretty interesting success stories, and not everybody's left success stories, and sometimes it's a little tough to get people to take the time out to do it. We have some really cool success stories. One particular child who was the sick kid is no longer the sick kid in school anymore. It's really transformed her immune system and built up her gut, so she's no longer sick. We have another patient who became good friends of the clinic who had her ulcerative colitis of 13 years disappear after taking about 2 a day over an entire summer while she was traveling. That means no more holes in the colon. That means you can function again. You don't have to run to the bathroom. We've had other people with Crohn's disease get some pretty stunning results within a matter of days, to the point where they're off all their medications. And we've had other immune challenges that have responded nicely to this. So we're very excited. We even had, and hopefully it will continue, once this whole COVID experience starts to die down and the universities can start back up again, we have an active study going on with its antiviral properties at Princeton University. So it's exciting. This product can do so much. You've seen in other videos where you can spray it up your nose or neti pot it up your nose. You can snort the powder. It's not going to get you high, but it's going to help, do things like stop a bloody nose or stop sinus problems, clear up the body. You can take it internally. You can put it in skin cream and put it on the skin. You can do so many things with it to help improve the body. 1% of people get a skin rash or constipation because of it, because their body is very, very toxic. But that's about 1% or less than 1% of the people from all the feedback that I've got from the different doctors that are using the product. So 99% of people are going to get a real simple, easy, beneficial response to this. Some people are going to get some drastic responses to it, and some people are going to take some work to dig through the toxicity, because the skin is the largest detoxifying organ, and the gut is another detoxifying organ, and if the gut's blocked up, the skin will flush toxins out and become very sensitive and irritated. Parasites will literally just run out of the body and end up in your toilet. It's pretty unique and disgusting when you think about it, but it's best that the parasites are out of your body and not stuck in your body. So, like I said before, these archaea work with the microbiome, the bacteria, and all the other life forms, and make everybody get along. And they also have all the amino acids in them, and the amino acids help the body repair. And it also has jasmonic acid, and you can see these in the other videos that we have, but jasmonic acid by itself in its own research has been shown to be anti-cancer and antioxidant, right? Oxidation is the breakdown of body tissue. Antioxidants prevent that from happening. And the amino acids, every single amino acid the human body needs is in there, and so the body can repair itself once it's cleaned up and everything else. So a lot of times we live in a very toxic world. There's over 90,000 chemicals, and we're lucky if a third of them or a quarter of them have ever been studied for safety on the human body. So we're bombarded with chemicals every single day, every single year. It's in our water, it's in our food, it's in our air, it's everywhere. And so this product will help to detoxify the body of the chemicals and the metals and the pathogens that are bothering it. But it takes time, and these work in numbers. So sometimes you need to take 3 a day to get your body cleaned up, and you might need to take it for 2 to 3 months. The Crohn's and the ulcerative colitis and the major problems that we've used this product with required 2 or 3 a day for 2 to 3 months to get the desired end result. That's why we offer discounts for the bottles. So that being said, welcome. That's a little bit of a brief introduction. Within our Be Truly Well community group and YourBiotics community group, we're going to be sharing videos between the two groups so you guys can get educated on the product and the different services that we do and help us push this product out onto the market. So stay tuned for more information on how to use this. This is a brand new for us on how to figure out. And as we figure it out, we're going to be sharing the best ways to do this. So all it takes is 10 minutes a day. Click and paste onto your account and push the message out there. The more active a person is with this, the more they'll get remunerated. The product is now starting to sell pretty well on the internet through simple ads and videos that we're doing. And it's been selling great wholesale for almost 2 years. So this product can go. It can make good money, not only for me and my team, but also for you with this ambassador program. So stay strong, everybody, and stay tuned. We're going to push this thing forward so we can really make a difference in the world and get everybody healthier, because this definitely has the ability to keep your body healthy in many ways. So take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.